Welcome back to another video by the Conservative Lion. I just wanted to get on here real quick and give you guys an update on some breaking news that happened here in Georgia today. For those of you that are not aware, there's this place called Cop City, which is basically a law enforcement and emergency response training center that is being planned and about to start getting built in southeast Atlanta. It's actually in unincorporated DeKalb County, which is basically right outside the city limits. The city of Atlanta is partnering with the fire department and the police department, and they're going to build a facility to help train the cops and the firefighters. And it's going to have state-of-the-art facilities. The current training facility is way outdated. It's way underwhelming for the police and firefighters that they need for their adequate training. So at this current time, we have to report that there has been one fatality today. An Antifa aggressor fired a shot at the officers, and the officers returned fire, and the Antifa aggressor was pronounced dead. The police officer is in stable condition in the hospital. I don't think these people value their lives at all. I don't know how they thought they were going to win this battle, but things have been getting real intense. I did a video about it a few weeks ago where some Antifa members got arrested for trespassing and vandalism and things of that nature. I forget all the charges that they had. You can look it up, but this time things got a lot more serious. There has been a fatality. The officer's okay, thank God, but the Antifa militant has been executed by the officer. He or she got what they deserve. We don't know if it was a male or female, but they were camped out in the forest. It's a forested area right now before they start tearing it down. And they're trying to say that cutting down the trees is environmental racism and that it's going to add more cops to Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't need more cops, and everybody named Mama know Atlanta sure does need more cops. Every major city in the country needs more cops. But anyway, here's the news clip. Thanks for watching, guys. Just wanted to break the news to you and let you know that an Antifa militant has been killed at Atlanta's Cop City, so-called Cop City.
11 Live News at noon starts now.
We are following breaking news at noon. A Georgia State Patrol trooper is in the hospital and the suspect is dead after a shooting that all happened in southeast Atlanta. So this all went down this morning in DeKalb County. It happened right here on Constitution Road. This is right near Moreland Avenue. Officials tell us it is connected to a public safety training facility known as Cop City. The GBI and Georgia's Department of Public Safety now actively investigating here. We have live team coverage for you this morning from the scene and Grady Hospital as we work to learn more about what happened and the trooper's condition. 11 Alive's Karis Belger begins our coverage live now from the scene. Karis.
Well, the scene is actually pretty extensive and it's still active. There's a state trooper car just behind me. As you can see, there was another one, but it recently drove down the road. And we have seen multiple agencies driving through this area all throughout the morning. And take a look at this video earlier today. Not too long ago, there was a press conference within the last half hour. Law enforcement officials confirmed police this morning were carrying out a, quote, clearing operation in the wooded area that is the future home of the Atlanta Public Safety Facility, which some have nicknamed Cop City. This is on Constitution in southeast Atlanta. There were multiple patrol cars and a SWAT vehicle on the road. And ever since the shooting took place and we arrived on scene, we've seen multiple agencies, including Georgia State Patrol, DeKalb County Police, and Atlanta Police blocking off roads and turning people around. Now, there is more information that we hope to bring you throughout the day. We're going to continue to stay on scene and keep you updated with what they learned. Police are just now starting to open up this road, so we're hoping to have more information for you shortly.
Let's bring in 11 Alive's Tracy A. McPeer right now, live from Grady Hospital. Now, Tracy, right within the last 30 minutes, you got an update on the trooper. Tell us how that officer is doing right now.
That's right. We just got an update right before we went on air. And right now we know that the state trooper is here at Grady in surgery. And we're also told that he's in stable condition. Now, a police source tells me that the state trooper was shot in the torso. Now, when we arrived at Grady right before 10 o'clock this morning, there were more than 20 police officers, Atlanta police officers, out here right in front of the emergency room entrance. Now, we don't yet know the state trooper's name or anything about the trooper, how long he's been a state trooper, but we're told that he was part of an operation down in Southeast Atlanta around so-called Cop City trying to clear people out. Law enforcement was fired upon. They fired back. Now, when law enforcement was fired upon, that state trooper was, of course, shot. Now, once the suspect was shot, we're told that agencies like DNR, APD, and DeKalb County immediately swung into action. They responded and came to the trooper's aid, rushing him here to Grady.
Our trooper is currently in surgery. He is in stable condition. We would just like to ask for everyone's thoughts and prayers for him and his family during this difficult time.
Now, since it is an officer-involved shooting, GBI is investigating. Of course, we're working on getting more information, and we'll bring it to you as soon as we get more. Back to you.
All right, Tracy, thank you. Now, as we see, we do have crews covering this story from beginning to end. We are working the phones here in the newsroom, trying to get more